we talk about my lifestyle, it's really important to go back and try to understand why my lifestyle has changed. So I think when I when I try to go back and remember how it changed, for me the first memory that I have was the first time that I moved to from from my first house in London. So the first time that I had to move to a second place. And I wouldn't say traumatic, but for me it was kind of a very intense experience because I lived in that house for 2 years and a half, and it was the first place where I've lived in London. So for me, it was I was kind of attached to the place. That made me think about the amount of things that I have and the things I was keeping that I wasn't using. And that was my first contact with this idea of I wouldn't say minimalism, but my first it was the first time that I thought about the amount of things I had, because before it never crossed my mind. I remember before I was aware of this lifestyle, and when I had a different mindset, I remember I used to go shopping, but I didn't really know why I was there or why I was going shopping, or I didn't even know what I was looking for. And that was for me was really emotionally draining, because I was looking for something that I didn't know what that something was. And now I just go shopping when I need something, and it makes everything easier because I know what I'm looking for. So it's so much easier to have this mindset where everything is more specific, and you just go after the things that you really need. It's really important to show people alternative ways of living, because sometimes people really need to see alternatives and to see that it's possible, um, so they can actually question their own decisions. So working at Target and constantly being surrounded by people shopping and buying things can be tempting at times if I see something I like, for example. But for me, shopping is not an activity or something really enjoyable. The other side of working in this environment is that I get to observe the kind of things people buy and the decisions they make before buying them. And I think from observing that, I'm more aware and conscious of my own decisions and lifestyle.